Recording. Welcome back for the YouTube people. Alright, so what I wanted to talk about was the fact that there's some prominent YouTubers that talk about the games that they play and stuff like that. Now this game has been in early access for about a year, and they're releasing the full version in February, I believe. And the developers already said that they're adding voice lines, they're adding some extra shit with the full release, and apparently there's whispers of DLC. Now, here's my issue. This game is not The Forest. It's the sequel to The Forest. Let me give you some insight about The Forest. In The Forest, you're a survivalist, not a fighter, not a militant kind of person like the person in this game. You're just a survivalist. That's all you are. You're not fucking special in the sense of like, oh, you have powers or anything like that. It's nothing crazy. You're just a fucking dude that knows how to survive with, basic woodworking and shit like that. In this game, you're trained to a fault. You're trained to do certain shit. Like, you wouldn't really be able to build this shit. This is the base building aspect of the game. It is part of the game. Is the reason why people play this game. Like, the people on Facebook that I talk to, they play this game because you can build crazy shit. Now, the issue I have with the person that made a video about what's wrong with this game, he's going crazy. Like, he's actually losing his fucking mind. Like, the talks of building a car that you have to maintain, dude, you're in the woods. You're not in the fucking a maintenance shop. And then people are like, oh, crafting bench. It's like, why do you need a crafting bench? You can craft everything you need. Also, what the fuck is a crafting bench gonna do for you? You don't have fucking tools in this game. You don't have a fucking buzzsaw. The fact that they give you solar panels and basic wiring, which doesn't actually make any sense, is fucking already pushing it, but, it's decent. Doesn't have like the best use on the fucking planet, but like it's a game about like I understand the horror aspect isn't really there, but you're also a trained dude. Like, you know how to use guns, you know how to fucking fight, so it's a little different than The Forest because you're not just a dad looking for a son, you're a fucking trained person looking for two rich people that are fucking. You're looking for Virginia's parents. And, you can't really. Like the idea that, oh, I don't know. It just made me mad because it's like. It's a small development team that made this game. So, expecting them to be able to do, like. Or expecting them to want to add crazy, excessive amounts of shit is just. It's ridiculous. Like, realistically, it's fucking ridiculous. And I think it's fucking rude that, people, even in the comments, people were shitting on the game. They're like, oh, the forest was scary. Yeah, the forest was scary because you're just a guy that doesn't know how to do shit except survive in a fucking tent. Not fight fucking psychotic fucking cannibals. And it's a different aura, too. Like, if I was in the woods, or if I was in the store, and, I've dealt with people that raised their voice and someone decided to throw a punch, and I didn't, and had never been in anything that's that violent, obviously, there's going to be some fucking issues. Because I'm going to be like, oh shit, I wasn't ready for this. That's what The Forest is, and these people see this guy, and he's kind of chubby. He doesn't really look like he's super fit, and he's not. Easy target. But this guy, he comes in, he's wearing a tactical jacket. He looks like he doesn't give a fuck. And he's got a buddy with him. Of course the cannibals are going to be a little bit, weary of him. Also, it's closer to how people, like certain tribes that weren't part of the modern world. That's how some of them. That's how some of them react. Not the ones on Sentinel Island, but this isn't Sentinel Island A and B. This is like a whole different thing. Like they fight other characters, and a lot of the changes that are in this game versus the forest is what people were fucking complaining about the forest not having. They said, "Oh, you can only build a certain amount of things," which it was true because it was all blueprint. There were customizable options, but it was broken as fuck. Like shit was like floating all over the place, and it's like staggering how many people complain about the shit in this game. Like it's not a fucking huge step up from the other game that it used to be, which is the forest. Like I don't know how else to really frame it, but I think people are asking for a little too much crazy shit. It seems like anyway. Do I have a radio on me? Yeah, I do. Thank God. All right. Like the fact that you have a radio and some tunes to actually listen to is way better than the forest. This isn't a bad game, and if N Night even watches this video, which I doubt they will, they need to know that it's not a bad game, and those of us who aren't expecting the most wild shit on the planet appreciate the work and effort that they put into making this game. Because I feel like people are expecting too much and are complaining, and it's like, what other fucking development company do you know makes games like this? Where they build their own actual system. So, shame on those fucking people who think that N Night needs to do more than what they've already done. It's a good game. It's a solid game. I mean, it's not the best game on the planet, sure. That's true. But it's also not a terrible game either. Is there more that could be added? Sure. But the way that people are fucking voicing those opinions, kind of shitty. Developers nowadays don't really listen to people that play their games. But N Night does, and they implement, changes so that it will improve the game. I mean, look at me. I hate building this fucking place, but the end result, it's gonna be fantastic. Do I think? Oh, Jesus. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. I just got attacked by four. There's four of them. I was just watching one of my videos where I completed the game. No, get down. Stop trying to be alive. That's not how this works. Fuck, it scared the shit out of me. That's the creepy factor. The fact that you don't hear these motherfuckers come up. But I don't know. It got me. It got me riled up. Just the fact that so many people are just like, oh, this should happen. This should happen. It's like, dude, it's still a survival game, irregardless. One of the biggest fucking points of that goddamn video was, oh, there's no incentive to build a base. Yeah, there is. So you have to deal with shit like this all the fucking time. That's the incentive. A safe place. Unless your building is trash, then it's not very safe. But that's not really an end night problem. It's a you problem. And your terrible fucking base building. I don't know. I think people are a little too critical of a game that they put in early access so that they can work on it while people get to enjoy what they have so far. Like a fucking taste test. And I think what they have for early access anyway, it's fucking great. I have so many videos of this game, specifically because it's a good way to be able to chat while uh, making improvements and shit like that. I have the same. I only have 2 different saves on this. One of which is I don't use because I accidentally killed Virginia, but the other one is actually very. The other one is this one, and as you can tell, um, like I don't know. I mean, I've built a lot of shit in this, and I enjoyed being able to see it. So that's just my opinion, though. I'm sure if I said this, like, I heard something. There's a cannibal running away. I'm sure if I like wrote this on like a video, people would give me all types of shit, like, oh, well, it's just our opinion, and it's like, yeah, but your opinion is, let's fucking talk shit about the developers that actually put a good amount of work into this game, and let us play it before it was ready to be released. Therefore, your opinion is fucking false. I think people need to calm the fuck down, just enjoy what's here, and just wait a while. I mean, think about it. Think about what happens when you don't wait a while. Fucking, you get games like fucking Call of Duty. Do you really want a game like Call of Duty again? No, you want a decent game? Okay, so then calm the fuck down. Wait until they're actually done with everything. And see what comes along, because this game has changed a lot. I was watching my old videos, and there's a huge difference between where it's at now and where it was when it was first in early release or early access. Like, think about how many games there are that have a building system where, did those really just slide off, or did they go? Oh, they went inside. Okay, good. Think about how many survival horror games there are where you can send a fucking log through zipline so that you don't have to fucking go back and forth. There's not many. There's none, actually, except for, this game and The Forest. And a lot of these YouTubers that are monetized and shit like that, they got their money from playing The Forest, from playing Sons of the Forest. And End Night, I feel like End Night probably looked at them as allies because they can explain the game to a wider audience. Where developers, all they can really do is tweet and say, "Hey, we have a game out." Actually, it's funny because I have a friend she can't wait to play this game again. Right now, there's an issue going on where she's unable to play it, but she can't wait to recover just to play this game. Even tried to, but couldn't get to that point. I mean, if you don't like the game, that's fine and all, but there's no need to fucking trash it just because you think that there should be other shit in it. If that's how you feel, become a game developer and develop whatever fucking ideas you have. And I guarantee you, those ideas that you're going to put in it are probably going to be derivative of this game. If it's the same genre. Otherwise, you're just doing what I like to call a Call of Duty, which is emulating popular games with no innovations of your own. like I said earlier, there's a Facebook group of, several thousand people. I say several meaning more than three, but the number is a lot more than 3,000 people. And every post is different. Every post is a different kind of build. It's got, like people that are like emulating certain architectures of the past. It's innovation. And it's nice to see. It's what I would think and I thought about when they created this building system, because this building system didn't exist in the forest. Like, look at all this shit. All this shit is about to become a place. A place that you can, well, you can't because it's my game, but it's a place where I can relax, a place where I can store shit. That whole bullshit about, oh, there's no incentive to build a base. There's a lot of incentive to build a base. Like, there shouldn't be a story reason to have to feel the need to do something. If that's the case, then, maybe you're not playing the right game. So, I'm done ranting and being annoyed at, popular YouTubers shitting on a game that made them popular to begin with. I don't know, I feel like people need to just relax a little bit. Stop expecting so much from a small developer that's pretty much changed the game single-handedly in terms of certain genres of games. Because not only is it fucking rude, but you're expecting shit that you wouldn't get from literally any other sort of developer. Actually, it's funny because someone in one of those videos I was talking about was bitching about how you have guns and how, oh, in the forest, you didn't have just point and shoot. I'll reiterate why the fuck there's guns in this game. You are a military, well, not military, but a militant or combat trained recovery service or recovery contractor. That's what you do. You fucking rescue people and shit. You find people that have gone missing and you fucking bring them back to society. You save them. You're trained in firearms. Your fucking helicopter blew up. You weren't in a commercial plane like in the first one. You were in a helicopter full of equipment and it blew up. You're also part of a team that lost contact with the other teams, which is all those dead dudes that you find around the island. Cannibals don't know how to use technology, so they see the fucking guns and they're just like, meh. And then they see me with a gun and they're like, oh shit, I'm about to become dinner. So it makes sense to have guns. Again, you are not Eric in this game. You're not just a regular ass survivalist. You're trained in weapons, you're trained in combat, you're trained in survivability. You're not trained in how to build fucking houses based off of an image on Facebook, but, that's where the game lets you take creative choices. Like, in the other game, you're the hunted. In this game, you're the hunter. And I think it's a nice change. It makes you feel powerful against enemies that are not common. You're not fighting dudes that also have combat experience. You're fighting people that fucking use bones and giant boat engines to attack you. Alright, that's wild. Of course, once I get over here, a bunch of fucking shit falls. I guess that doesn't look bad. Kind of looks like the top is extra protected. I really, I feel bad for End Knight because a lot of them, this is like a passion project. And the fact that people just don't appreciate it, it's really fucking, it's rude. If you don't like it, don't like it, but don't shit on them because it's not your fucking cup of tea. Like me, I don't ever plan on ever playing Valheim or whatever the fuck it's called. But I'm not gonna shit on the game saying that it's fucking bad because it doesn't have what I want in it. I didn't build the goddamn thing. It's not my place to talk shit like that. You can have an opinion, but keep your opinion fucking respectful. Or at least, for the most part, based in some sort of fucking actual fact. Not just, tard, and, it doesn't tell me what to do. I feel like that's a lot of people's complaint. When people complain about story, it's usually because they don't know they can't figure out something to do by themselves. I like story because it's a story. It tells you something. It's got a plot and everything like that. Sure. This game is not it's not it's not made for story specifically. There's a story that's extra. It's made so that so you can build. It's pretty much a building game. I mean, End Knight created the building system for this game. A building system that hasn't been seen before and that no one else has implicated in their games. And if that's not the point of the game, well, they could have fucking fooled me. But to me, it seems like this game is meant specifically so you have the freedom of choice to build whatever you want or whatever you can with a limited system. What's going on with this? Is that what's causing this issue? Like I said, it's not perfect, but there we go. That was the issue. Like, Green Hell fucking sucked, in my opinion. Because it was trying to copy other survival games. Where it's like, oh, build a thing. But you're not gonna fucking hear me just shit all over it. Because they tried something. They tried a new setting that you don't see very often. I mean, if you can't really appreciate that, you're probably gonna live a very boring life. In terms of, like, video games anyway. Damn it. Tried to make it. Do I have anything that... Do I have shit cooked? Nope, just dirty water. What have I got in here? Empty. That's unfortunate. I mean, how many games do you know where you can chop a guy up and cook him up to make food? The answer to that question is none. There are 0 games like that. Back's still killing me. While that's doing that, I'm gonna go drink some dirty water. I want... Oh god. Can you chill? Hey, what are you doing up there? He thought he was gonna get away because he jumped backwards. What a fool. It's mine. Motherfucker just throw a spear at me? That's mine. That's mine, and that's mine. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna need your head too. Appreciate it. Once his buddy comes back, and he will come back, I'm gonna hit him with the katana. I'm gonna show him what that life be like. I don't know who's watching. I'm assuming it's Christina. So, hi. Or maybe it's not. Oh, like I was trying to say earlier, I want some more that's got some flavor. Yes. Goose shit. My favorite. Alright, pop some pills. Throw in some more mutant flesh. That's not what I meant to put on, but whatever. Alright, back to it. So this is almost done. Unfortunately, I couldn't build the steps out of stone, so they're wooden. And I couldn't make the top part of that stone because you can't do that yet. I think they are implementing that though with the full release, because they said that there's going to be a major overhaul with the building system. So I'm not gonna fix this though. This is more of like a challenge from Facebook though, because people on Facebook were like, "Oh, build it." Actually, no. One person said, "Build it and then stream it so I can watch." And I was like, "Okay, sure." But the good thing is that there's no indoor picture of it, so I can put it wherever I want. But there was also no door on it either. But obviously I have to put a door. I want this fucking dumbass cannibals to attack me. Or just come in my house. Otherwise you're gonna end up a fucking Happy Meal. I wonder if this song is on Amazon. That'd be fucking great if it was. I would definitely like listen to it. Come on. Not this song, like all the music in this game is fucking really good. I wonder if I could build that. So there's a giant cross that you can build in this game. I wonder if I can build it on top of this. Now the issue with that is that it's a blueprint. Oh, oh yeah. I don't have enough light bulbs for it. No, it's a little fucked up. I gotta straighten that out. Let me another log up here. Actually, now that's fully completed. Well, I gotta check actually to make sure that's fully completed. I have to go on to. I took a snapshot of the picture because I got rid of the picture initially, but then I was like, wait, it's based on something. Alright, so there's no windows on the side, there's only windows in the front. Yeah, yep, it's complete. The picture was taken like this. Alright, so let me go ahead and put this away. Alright, took a screenshot. I don't know why I didn't just take this fucking zip line back up there. Alright. So, let me put this right here. Right. Okay, so I could have just used one log. Alright, what's next? Wire. Alright, I just need like 2 more light bulbs. Which I'm pretty sure I can get from a camp that's nearby. Just pop some more Valium. Well, it's fucking complete. That dog, man, he fucking howls all the fucking time. And I get it, he's lonely. He's a dog. They got crazy anxiety when their owners aren't home. But it's creepy. Because it's not just like a it's like a it's like a ghostly howl. It's creepy. See, my zip lines are crafted in a way that I can get to places of interest or, connect. Alright, how many chips do I have? 2 rookie numbers. I need more. I remember I hit one of these radios once and it hit the working radio and broke it. I want to make it a point to have a radio at any place that has a bed. And any place that doesn't have a bed. Alright, so there might be light bulbs in here. Nope, just solar panel. Tape. Rope. Fucking end of discussion rocks, as I like to call them. Because usually when I whip out the end of discussion rock propulsion system, there's nothing else to be discussed. Everything has been discussed. What hasn't been discussed just now, though, is the fact that there were no fucking light bulbs over here, and that's an issue for me. So now I need to go to the other place where there might be light bulbs. Remember, folks, if at first you can't find light bulbs, it's probably because you went to the wrong place. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. This will be a whole different video. Now, I do need people to comment on the YouTube video, or whoever's fucking watching. Should I light that place up using light bulbs, or should I use torches? Now, torches are dimmer, but they go further. Light bulbs, they don't go out very far. They illuminate brighter, but they illuminate brighter in one spot, and it gives off like fucking, suburban office vibes. One light bulb. All this traveling for one light bulb. I'm not impressed. I'm gonna go further. There's another camp I can go to. I'm so glad I got rid of that other one. And I'm kinda glad I got rid of the tower. It was a decent tower, but it just wasn't worth, like, there was no point in it. I didn't actively use it. It was nice to see like a lot of the land from a high vantage point, but that's about it. I hated this area because when I was trying to build this base, all the logs would fucking roll down there and to fucking scoop them up. But I do like the design of this. Like, it's a hallway and then you come in here and there's a bed and everything. So yeah, I could use torches. I could use skull lamps. Skull lamps don't burn, or they don't light up a significant portion. The best use for skull lamps are in caves, where you want to see something, because you can't fucking see dick in caves. Oh, actually, this will give me a chance to show off the improvements that I made. Another light bulb. Fucking hate those. Oh, it's an effigy. Fuck you and your effigies. If you're wondering, the reason I built that is so that there's a good stopper. I don't know if they fixed it, but before I had that, I used to just be able to like hit the edge, but then I would fucking fall off and lose health. I was quite tired of that, so. Alright, so this is the improvement that I made. Instead of going here and then going straight left and then going up, you can just take a zip line straight up. But there's shit over here. And now I'm starting to think maybe I should have built it so that I can have a zip line going here and going over there. So actually with this cave I can show you what torchlight looks like. Because I lit this cave up, which I never thought about until I put a torch on the wall and I was like, oh, I can just keep doing this shit. Also, there's some shit in here. So this is what a cave looks like with torchlight. But I think this is a skull lamp. Yeah, so this is a skull lamp. The hanging skull lamp does the exact same thing. As you can see, barely any light. I didn't even notice that my tent was there until after I walked into it. I feel like there was shit over here, but maybe not. Oh no, it's all over there. That's interesting. And then down there is where you get the blueprint for something. Oh no, there's a piece, one of those mysterious pieces down there. I already got it though, so it's not there. That was just wrists with watches on them. So, yeah, that house is complete. It only took fucking 17 videos of me fucking building it and hating life. One of the things I did do in that in a lot of those videos though that I don't often do is I didn't record me gathering all the materials. I realized that those videos are boring because I can't even watch them. And like I didn't check a lot of them because I was just like it's too boring. So this is the plane crash. This is where like my game started. It changes from person to person. There's a few different spots that your plane could crash, or a helicopter could crash. My helicopter crashed here. And this was before all this shit was built, obviously. Honestly, I didn't build this shit until way later. There's actually videos on it. I could give you the exact time that I built it, but I don't want to do that because it's too much effort. I was supposed to have steak with my brother, but his stomach's hurting, and they opted for takeout. One of my biggest, one of the things that I don't understand a lot of, or don't understand well, is I've always been a man where if I'm gonna cancel, I'll say I canceled, but if I don't say anything, then I didn't cancel. And it seems like a lot of people don't understand that, because it's not just family, it's people that I know in like real life. Oh yeah, I never built anything over here because I felt like it was fucking pointless. Therefore, making this tree's fucking existence pointless. It'd be cool if it was like, oh, the zipline didn't go with it. I was gonna say that'd be cool if like the zipline followed the tree down. And then like if you try to take it, it's still taut and it just fucking slams you into the ground, takes off like a quarter of your health. I feel like that would be a cool addition. So I guess with this one, I might do more zip lines. Look at this. I really liked this design, as you can tell, but this one I changed it up. I didn't want it in the center. I just wanted it in one point. Also, this window right here, I could pop. Well, not with that tree there, but when I cut this tree down, I can pop enemies that decide that they want to try and get over my defenses I have laid down over there. I'll let this dog out here in a bit. Once I build this cross and that, I'm gonna end the video and the stream and be a decent fucking human being. Yeah, so now I can blast people from that window. Actually, on the way back, I'll show you where I did blast someone from a window. It was one of those big burly female cannibals that you can't fucking eat their body parts like you can with the regular cannibals because they're too big. And she thought it was safe to, you know, exist while I also exist. And she was wrong. Cause now she's fucking worm food. There is a very short video of that too. I think it was actually from this tower over here that I'm going to right now. Nope, sorry, not this one. It was near water though. I think it might have been this one because it cleared an area. No. There's a bunker where I cleared like an area. Actually, I might have already went past it. But I cleared an area because I couldn't get a decent view. It was a big, really big tower though. Well, not really big. It was a decently sized. I think this might be it because yeah, there's a clearing. So this is it. So I was just, you know, fucking around here trying to figure out if there's anything else I wanted to do. And I saw her. Oh look. Hey guys, can I reload? Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks guys. Thanks for being participants in the reenactment. Where's that first guy that I fucking blasted? Oh, here he is. Here, I'll deliver you away from this site. Yep, built a bench and everything. Such a nice area. I think I have body parts. Yeah. But I don't want this head anymore. I don't know what the tactic was. Was it to run and get your fucking face blasted? There we go. Alright, I'll take your head. There we go. They do look a little different. See, this is a woman's head. That's a male's head. Just go ahead and pile these motherfuckers up. Oh my god. There must be a camp nearby. I think the dismembered head on a stick would serve as a warning to maybe not come over here. Or the pile of soon-to-be bones. It's a good little combat section. I wish the trees would burn down. That'd be fucking great. Like the trees catch fire, but they don't actually catch fire. It's so stupid. They make it too easy though. Not the game, the cannibals. Because they're just like, what I like about this game is that they made the cannibals more human than like inhuman, because they are human. They're just dumb, not smart humans. They're they're humans that eat other humans because they don't know how to fucking hunt or something. I don't know what's going on with them. But a cannibal diet is not a healthy diet. There's not a lot of protein in it, and it's a good way to fucking get sick. That zip line always, like, it's a hit or miss with that one. Because with that zip line, sometimes you get fucking sent through the door and you just fucking fly off into outer space, or you stop where I stopped just then. I think I'm gonna disconnect that zip line. It's got 3 different zip line hooks in it. I think I'm gonna take away the one that goes to the lake house. The first lake house, not the one that's in the lake, the one that's on the lake side. Because it's kind of pointless. It doesn't really make sense for it to spray off into 3 different directions. Like this one makes sense because you can either go over there, you can go over there. But they're also not right next to each other. This one, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. You can get to the actual lake house from the lakeside house, or you can get to it from here. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Let me at least get that up there so that people on YouTube can see, because I'm gonna save and leave to take the picture. Fuck. I'm gonna need deer skin for the next thing that I want to do. Alright. Duly noted. Don't hunt with a pistol. Point made and understood. How come all the other times I took this goddamn zip line, I was able to fucking go on the flatland, but this time I landed on the fucking roof and slid off? No, no, no. We'll have none of that. Also, won't have none of that either. Hang on a second. I know it's not realistic, but it's a game, and none of it's realistic, so. Oh, that's right, you can't do anything yet. There we go. Alright, people on YouTube. Ta-da! Yeah, that light. Wait. Looks like it doesn't work. Oh, I think I have to actually activate it, like, independently. Fucking looking like Christ the Redeemer. If you don't know what that is, it's a place in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro. Ta. Give me aloe vera again. Alright, YouTube, thanks for watching.